to some more Pokemon Black 2. No healing in battle, revenge, Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, we fought off against Zinzalin and a whole bunch of Team Plasma Grunts, even the Shadow Triad, or one of them, and made our way through the Marine Tube here to Humalao City. And in today's episode, there's a lot we can do. We can go south over to the Seaside Cave. We can go north onto the next route. Or the 8th and final gym leader could be taken on right here and now. And as you can tell by the fact that this episode is premiering, if you're watching live, or the fact that the thumbnail has Marlon in it, we will be attempting to take on Marlon this episode. Now, there's a reason for this. I still need an encounter here in Undella Bay, and there's also an item that I missed, which I feel like we might as well go ahead and try and snag while I'm talking here. The reason I want to take on Marlon is quite simple. We have basically the best pair I could ever have to take down Marlon with on our team right now, being Marcus and Catherine. And while they had an incredibly close call against Zinzalin last episode, they might have other close calls here today. They have a big job to do, and that is to defeat Marlon. And I want to get it done with as fast as possible, because if things were to go wrong on one of the other routes and we lose Catherine or Marcus, our chance of beating Marlon as easily will go down, even though we have plenty of options in the PC. I just feel like getting it done with right now might be my safest bet, and with the difficulty of this challenge being a little bit higher level, being everybody 53 to 54 by the time we go to the next areas, that'll be the edge we need, hopefully, to make it through those areas without much more difficult issues than if we did them right now. So, we will be taking on Marlon's gym. I'm nervous, but I have a pretty good strategy. I've given this a ton of thought based on what I remember, and I'm feeling fairly good. I'm mainly worried about the gym trainers because I don't know what they have. Now, obviously, the level limit is 53. Catherine's only level 50, so I could probably just do the entirety of the gym trainers with Catherine, kind of like we did with Skyla, and I feel like I might. So I talked to this girl last episode randomly, and she gave me the TM for Facade. I didn't mention that, I don't think. Everybody can learn it, but nobody really has use. I came back here because I thought maybe she gave you TMs every day. I know one Umbrella girl does, but it's not her. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody in X and Y, perhaps. Maybe it's not an Umbrella girl. Maybe there is an Umbrella girl that gives a bunch of TMs out. I don't remember. One other thing that I want to do here before we get our encounter for Undella Bay. Oh, Undella Town. Not Undella Town. On Humalao City. This is a really small city. I want to come back here. Talk to the Master Move Tutor. We did this last episode, but I didn't teach much. I believe we taught Drain Punch to Marcus, which is obviously the best thing that we could get here. And I glanced over everything. I said we didn't have the flying type. We have Brooklyn, obviously. There's some good moves here, but Giga Drain I glossed over because I forgot that Giga Drain was buffed in this generation. So, Brooklyn and Nadia can learn it. Nadia's better off with Seed Bomb, which she has. So, I'm going to go ahead and teach Giga Drain to Brooklyn. I feel like this is a really good move, and the reason for that is I thought it was only 60 base power, but it's actually 75, and it has the same power points as Energy Ball. So, it's 5 power points less than Energy Ball, and it can heal him. And considering that he has the leftovers with Protect, any sort of sustainability when I don't have the option to use healing items in battle is just really useful, especially because we have a Water-type gym coming up right now. No, I don't want to give up on Giga Drain. Oh my goodness, why didn't it just teach the move? Forget Energy Ball. Yes, it's okay to forget Energy Ball. There we go. It's a TM that I can use over and over if I ever want Energy Ball back. 10 yellow shards. We've got plenty, and I don't need to use any other shards right now. But yeah, I definitely want to teach Giga Drain. Now, the other thing I want to do before I get my encounter here is everybody's looking all right moveset-wise for Marlon, but I do want to go ahead to my PC really quick and grab out a Pokemon to use Fly with. Now, this is just a convenience sake. I know Maryland, back when he did these challenges, did not do this, and he would, you know, bike or walk or whatever, but I don't have time. Who did I teach Fly to? Was it Woodstock? Yeah, it was Woodstock, I believe. Yeah, Woodstock has Fly from my Platinum Fate Lock, which is good. So let's put Nadia in the PC really quick. The layout will not change, of course. Nadia is still on the team. This is just for my convenience. And we're going to go ahead and fly to the Pokemon World Tournament to the Move Reminderer girl. Because right now, Marcus has High Jump Kick, Zen Headbutt, Drain Punch, and Ice Punch. Now, Ice Punch is a really good move to have, but he is a part of Team Thunder Punch. And this is the Water-type gym. And I'm obviously going to want Thunder Punch on him. He's almost at the level limit, so he might not be used too much for the gym trainers, and I normally like to keep moveset changes and strategies I've got in mind, obviously, secret until I do the gym, but I don't think it's much of a secret that we're going to be teaching Thunder Punch back to Marcus, so I'm just going to do it now because it might be useful in the gym itself. No other moves that I'd like to teach. Acupressure could be really insane against Getsus, but that's just that's a dice roll, and while Marcus may be from the Fate Lock, I don't think that's what I'm gonna risk for Getsus, assuming he's still here. But in this case, I want to go ahead and get rid of High Jump Kick, I believe. Not right now. We'll get rid of Ice Punch, but I will be deleting High Jump Kick for Marlon. I have another move that I would like to teach. But yeah, I want Thunder Punch. Ice Punch I can always reteach with a Heart Scale or even with Shards up in Drift Veil. So it's a really good move, but right now it doesn't serve much use. I'm sure if Marcus survives, we will reteach Ice Punch. But of course, we have the Humalao gym to take down, the 8th and final gym of the game. And a lot of people might be sitting there, oh, this'll be a cakewalk. Just like Skyla, you'll sweep it. What's the point in watching this episode? Well, naive viewer. It's not gonna be a cakewalk, from my memory anyways. Marlon sounds easy, like in theory. All right, Marlon, whatever. Well, they replaced what? Bryson. I know they swapped him to 8 instead of 7, but they basically replaced Bryson for Marlon here. Bryson was probably one of the weaker gym leaders in the game, so replacing him with Marlon's not gonna make the game easier. Nor harder, you would think. Water's a fairly easy type to go around, especially all of his Pokemon are, in fact, weak to Electric. Now, I want to go ahead and look for my encounter here really quick because it could take me a little while. It's in a surfing spot only, and it's a 30% encounter. And you don't want to do this with November and Nadia. They're both weak to Rock. I think the best play here is just Gushers, and if I have to run, I will without hesitation. So the only thing I can find here in Humalao that is eligible for me is in a surfing spot, Corsola. Now, I don't... Can you actually go up the side like that? Okay. Oh, I did not know that. I'm trying to find the best spot for this. Yeah, I think this might be the best spot. And if it appears on the route, then we just won't go to it. We'll reset it, right? Actually, it couldn't, could it? I really don't need the Corsola, but I like to get all my encounters. I love Corsola. It's a unique Pokemon. But I have used one on the channel before. Well, here we go. We'll do this spot then. Maybe they can't appear on the route because they disappear when you surf over to the route. All right, my encounter for Humalao City can only be this. It's a Corsola! Yes! I was ready to cut, but no. It was our first encounter. Thank you, Corsola! Alright, we got a male Corsola this time. And these things are notoriously difficult to catch. I knock it out with anything I have, probably. Blizzard's pretty strong. So, we're gonna throw a quick ball and just pray it gets in the ball. I had one heck of a time trying to catch a Corsola, the one that I used. So, please? Alright, we got some good luck here. We got ourselves a Corsola! That's our encounter for Humalao City. Alright, Corsola's data was added to the Pokedex, and it is the Coral Pokemon. They prefer unpolluted southern seas. Their coral branches lose their color and deteriorate in dirty water. Wow, that says something about the pollution over in Galar, am I right? Or am I right? Anyways, I got nothing. I'm trying to think. References to the one I used. I mean, I'm gonna Google it because I don't know much about the food personally, but there's got to be like a counterpart to that, right? Counterpart to coleslaw. No. I got nothing. There's gotta be like another... Alright. I got it. Because I'm not gonna use this, okay? So... let's go ahead and name this Corsola after a male coleslaw. Will it even fit? Yeah, let's just go ahead and name him Caesar. That is going to be after a Caesar Slaw. I was going to name him Caesar Slaw, but the character limit has not been increased quite yet as of this generation. So we'll just go with Caesar the Coleslaw. The Corsola. My bad. Yeah, it's a Corsola. I used one on the channel named Coleslaw, and she was my sweet little Rocky babe. It's been a long time. But let's see what Caesar is all about, I suppose. I don't have the preference list pulled up. I did forget that I was getting an encounter this episode. We got Natural Cure, which is obviously the better ability. I think the other one, it might be Sturdy. Don't quote. I have no idea for certain. But Impish likes any, so we have a Corsola that likes anything. Well, that's good. I think I just mark them all if they like any. There's gotta be an easier way to do the markings. I've been using my fat finger all this time. Can you believe it? Anyways, we have a likes any male Corsola named Caesar. And you can go right here. Yeah. Look, right next to our shiny Joltik. So because it's an any, you don't know. We could use it. It's possible. I love Corsola. I think it's super unique. But again, a Natural Cure is great and a no healing challenge. But again, I've used one before. And if I'm going to use something I've used before, it's gotta be like the only option possible, right? Like, it would have to be perfect for whatever's coming up. And we don't really need a fighting type weakness. Marshall is an imminent threat. Obviously, should we make it to the Elite Four, Marshall's the most dangerous foe that we will have to face. And with Colress and Getsus, I don't really think a Corsola would be useful. But you never know. It's possible. It's a shame the Eviolite does not work on Corsola, but, you know, that would be so good. What if Corsola just had, like, an evolution? That would be so cool. Anyways, let's enter the 8th and final gym and talk to the champion-making guy, Billy, one last time. And he just so happens to be kind of named after a Pokemon the gym leader has. Interesting. What calming music for a terrifying fight. Anyways, let's talk to Billy. This gym may feel like a resort, but the gym leader's no picnic. This is a present for me. For one last time, focus and prepare. And we get another fresh water. Did he scoop this out of the fountain right there? Imagine, that's where Billy gets his water! Think about it! He lives in Humalau, and he gets all his fresh water from the gym. That's a piece of lore for you. In Humalau's Pokemon gym, you proceed by hopping on the lily pads and sliding across the water surface. Here's another piece of advice. Water-type Pokemon really don't like electric or grass moves, but I'm sure the gym leader has planned for that. In challenge mode, he has prepared for that indeed. He's terrifying. So, for all of you guys out there that may be going, oh, this gym's gonna be a cakewalk, let me just tell you, in one of my earlier Wedlocks I ever did, not on the channel, just personal time, so I was still bad at the game for the most part. Bad at Wedlocks. I wasn't as refined as I am here today. All right, Floatzel. I expected Floatzel and like Whalmer, if I had to take a guess. Level 51. Oh God! Thank God, Catherine's quick. Yeah, we're faster than a Floatzel. We should just one-shot with Discharge. I would really, really like to think. Thank God. All right, we don't get Thunderbolt at this point in the game, so Discharge is our best bet, which is This is test for... I'm gonna stay with Catherine. Mantine can't do too much to me, but I want to see how much Discharge does. It's my best bet for his water types. And Mantine has a monstrous amount of special defense. I know they're water flying, and Marlon actually has a Mantine. It is his challenge mode edition, I believe. And I'm just curious how much Discharge does. I know Thunder Punch one-shots, but I'm not certain if Marcus outspeeds. Now, we crit it, too, so we won't actually get to know for certain there. But thankfully, Catherine can outspeed things in here, and hopefully we can just one-shot all of the gym trainers with Discharge. Not having access to Thunderbolt is unfortunate, and Thunder, I feel, is too risky. But anyways, one of the very first Wedlocks I had ever done. At this point in the game, I had a Jellicent with Water Absorb. Okay? Water Absorb Jellicent paired with an Electros. They both died against Marlon. And I could use 3 items per pair, per battle. How'd that happen? I don't remember. I just do not remember. And that's really, really terrifying when you think about it. Because Water Absorb, an electric type, a really strong electric type. Now, granted, Electros is considerably slow. Yeah, but it makes you wonder what happened. And I don't have footage because it was before I started YouTube. So it's like, am I gonna like find out in a really sad way here in a little bit? It's possible. I don't expect the gym trainers themselves to pose much of a threat. But Marlon's scary because of what I remember him having. Also, the gym puzzle is great because you have these lily pads and it sets up perfectly where you can just hop on the right ones to go back to the start. And look at that. But the puzzle resets if you leave, so it's good to just fight all the gym trainers. There's a guy in the bridge, right? No, I thought there was a guy like running up and down the bridge. I love this gym's atmosphere. It looks so cool. Like, awesome puzzle, awesome design. Music's an odd choice, but I'm not one to judge. But it is kind of a weird choice of music. Your 8th and final gym, it's gonna be kind of hard, you'd think, and then it's just like dee dee dee, ba 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 ba. You know, all this like calming. You're gonna die. Oh my god, I'm scared. All right, Santino, what do you have? You've got a Wolverine. Jesus, that's sheer cold. Oh my god, is that actually possible? No way. You can't do me that way. It has sheer fucking cold. I know it does. Oh my god. I was just gonna say I don't think Catherine's level should pose a threat because she'll outspeed everything, and even if we don't one-shot, nothing should be able to one-shot me unless they've got a one-hit KO move, and it works on Pokemon of equal level. I'm almost certain. And I am going to look that up because I don't know, and it's a one-hit KO move. I just want to know if it works on Pokemon of equal level in Gen 5. I'm pretty certain that it does, because how would you be able to use one-hit KO moves on Pokemon in competitive battling? Oh, dear lord. And it would hit, too. I just know it would. Oh, dear. I just want to know. Oh. Ice types are immune to sheer cold? I didn't know. Oh. Dear God. As of Gen 7, anyways. Not in this generation. Not that it matters. I don't have an ice type in this pair. If sheer cold hits, it will inflict damage equal to the opponent's current HP. No. It will fail at the target's level is higher than the user's level. Yeah. Despite having accuracy of 30%, its chance is dependent on accuracy and evasion stats instead. Depends on the level of the user and the level of the target, and has worked out the formula of accuracy equals level of user minus level of target plus 30%. So it's like a 31% chance? Oh my god, against Catherine. I know this is absurdity. Because, like, it might not, right? But I have to ask myself the question, who would I rather die here, Marcus or Catherine? Oh my god, I can't do this right now. It will definitely take a discharge. But I feel like my best percentage chance of making it out of this is to discharge. Hope I crit. Hope I paralyze. Or just hope it doesn't go for sheer cold. I can't lose Catherine to a one-hit KO move in the 8th gym! Ice Fang. Please don't freeze me. Thank God. I know it has it. Somebody confirm or deny. I'm looking it up. I want to know of that wall raid. I'm going to look it up after we fight the gym trainers, so I can't spoil the gym trainers for myself. But I want to know, does that thing know sheer cold? Because if it does, I know it's so unlikely to hit, but guys, it's happened. Yeah, not to me, but it happens. I don't think it's happened on the channel, no. I've not lost anybody to one-hit KO move before. And then you just go back to the do-do, the calming, you're gonna die music. This makes me question going forward. Nobody else has a wall rain, right? I couldn't have been at a level where I wouldn't be prone to sheer cold anyways without being at the level limit. Alright. Sure. We'll fight this girl and then I'll like use a Lepa Berry or something on discharge. Well, I didn't expect that. I don't remember a wall rain in here at all. I don't remember any of the Pokemon in here. I don't think there's any water ground types though in Black and White too. Like, Seismitoad's not in the game. Until post-game. And then Quagsire and Whiscash are not as well. Pelipper obviously just goes down in one shot to a discharge. Oh, it's 15 PP on discharge. I thought it was 10 for some reason. I guess I don't need to use a Lepa Berry. I should be fine to clear out the rest of the trainers. And hopefully Catherine just hits level 53 in the process. That way I don't have to train Catherine and Marcus. And keep in mind, for this series, Wailord. Okay, this is a good test because Marlon leads with a Wailord, I believe. So it probably has Water Spout, which would kill me right here if it was remaining at full HP. But if I discharge, if I don't knock it out, which I don't think I will, they're pretty bulky. I did. Okay, that's good. I mean, we were one level higher than it, and Marlon's we will be equal level to, because as I was going to say, remember, in this challenge, my level limit is equal to the gym leader's lowest level. So he has 4 Pokemon, I believe. 3 of them are level 53, 1 of them is level 55. So the level limit is 53. There's still 2 more trainers, huh? Yeah, this is the correct route. I didn't take damage, so let's just fight this girl. I don't know of any water ground types in this gym. If they have a Seismitoad when Seismitoad's not even eligible to be gotten in the game, I mean, alright. I do have a Metacham. You're right. Don't leave the comment. Actually do. It's like, Gorm complaining about gym trainers maybe having Seismitoad or a Pokemon that they can't get. But he's got Gastrodon. He's got Abomasnow. He's got Masquerain. He's got Gastrodon. I get it. Okay. Anyways, 4 out of my 6 Pokemon aren't even eligible to be gotten in the game. I get it. It was the twist. They have suffered. They have worked for their spot. Starmie's scary. Alright, I've literally said multiple times, nothing will ever outspeed Catherine. Alright, if Weavile didn't, Starmie's not going to either. What if something has, like, Mirror Coat? I'm just, like, paranoid at this point. I've talked about this, but, like, obviously I really care about my Pokemon and I get really anxious. Well, when I record a big episode, later in this game's stressful, okay? I'm at the point in the game where every episode I record, I have pretty rough stomach cramps and stomach pain. I know that sounds absurd. I'm playing a Pokemon game, but like I care about these guys a lot. And it's just kind of terrifying to think about something happening to them. Something stupid happening to them because of like a sheer cold. I would have been mad. I probably wouldn't have uploaded tomorrow. It's not over yet, is it? And I feel like I'm letting people down because like I haven't uploaded this frequently because I've been doing the Sword and Shield Let's Play, and like I've been going slower because I am scared. Please bear with me. If uploads are a bit scarce, I'm genuinely just scared sometimes to record. That doesn't make me a bad person. It makes me human. And I apologize greatly, but that's just how it be sometimes, right? I know people are looking forward to it. And I'm glad when you guys tell me, when's the next episode? Not all the time. All right, that was I walked into a trap. Don't do that all the time. But like if it's been a little bit, don't be afraid to ask me like when do you think the next episode's gonna be out? Like, because it does light a fire under me sometimes. I've had that happen, and it's like it is a little annoying sometimes. Like, cause like I'm scared, but then I think, you know what? This is what you do. Do it, and that's why I'm recording right now. So. And also, all right, this is the last guy. I'm scared. We'll just play like Ring Around the Rosie. Oh, he got me. So please don't have anything dumb. That's all I ask. And I gave the experience here in November because I'm not fighting these guys with anybody else. I could easily do it with Nadia, right? But he's got 3 Pokemon. All right, I saw Basculin, and for some reason my brain said Barboach and frightened me. So Basculin could have. Oh my God, what if they have like Final Gambit? All right, now I'm just paranoid, right? Is that like paranoia at its, like, what if it has Photon Geyser? You know what I, like, it's my thought process sometimes. But like, another thing that gets me like, kinda scared, if you will, is like, I get in my head that I have to record at a certain time. Like, if I record right now and something bad happens, I convince myself it wouldn't have happened if I waited a day. And I know that's absurd, but like, sometimes I've had some wicked stuff happen on the channel. And then, sit back and think about it and like, wow, if I didn't do that right now, that wouldn't have happened. And that's completely, you know, that makes sense. But then when you think about it in reverse, God, oh my goodness. I see 1 HP and everything tenses. Mirror code! Can I Volt Switch and split XP since it's over? But, so, part A, something crazy happens that's really good. Wow, if I didn't record right there, that wouldn't have happened. You know, that makes sense. But then something really bad happens. Wow, if I waited one day, it wouldn't have happened. That doesn't really make sense. So, like, why doesn't it make sense in that regard? But, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm just, like, making no sense right now to anybody. But, like, it makes sense. We're not fighting you right now. Oh, dear God. Like, I know this doesn't happen, but, like, I jump off and he goes, you fight, you know? Paranoia at its finest, my friends. Anyways, we have fought every single trainer inside of Marlon's gym. Obviously, with my level limit being lower than the actual gym leader's highest level, I do want to train my entire team up to level 53, which is the level limit. Captain's already there, which is brilliant. I'll leave the experience in November. I'll get everybody's items, everybody's movesets, everybody where I want them for Marlon after training. And I'll meet you guys back here. But before I do go, let's go ahead and see. Did that Walrein have sheer cold? Let's go Marlon. Let's go Humalau City Bulbapedia, because I'm already on Bulbapedia. And I can, again, you have to click show movesets. Like, it won't spoil Marlon. Even though, like, I could probably guess exactly what he has to the T, 99% likely. So, I'm not really concerned about that. Pokemon. There's gotta be trainers. Excuse me. Do I have to click on Humalau Gym? Yeah, I do. Well, this is why Searby's better. Sorry, I do like Bulbapedia, but Searby just does it better. Anyways, opinions, of course. It doesn't show movesets? What did I say about Searby being better? Bulbapedia, step up your game. Watch Searby not have the movesets either. And I just won't know. But I want to know. And I want everybody else to know. Because, like, how much did we just miss, right? Humalau, Searby. I spelled Humalau wrong, but Searby's good, so they know. I mean, it's Google's doing the job there, but don't at me. Anyways, Searby's got the movesets. Bulbapedia, nah, it doesn't have sheer cold. I panicked for what, 5 minutes? It knows Swagger, Rest, Snore, and Ice Fang. What a moveset, bud. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have been enjoying the episode, and I'm scared, but we gotta train, and hopefully this all goes well, and all that stuff. I'm gonna get to training, get everybody to level 53, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. It just changed to 8 o'clock, and I saw the game happen. Yeah, what's up? I'll see you guys when I'm done. Enjoy the music!
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now, I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough, if you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now, promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you, if I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything, as long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now, I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough, if you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now, I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you, if I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love, love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
Alright, everybody. Training is done. My entire team is at the level limit for the 8th and final gym of level 53. I have fought every single trainer up to Humalau City, including all the gym trainers inside of Marlon's gym. And there is nothing left for me to do right now other than to ride this lily pad to the end of the gym, face off against the blue-haired man named Marlon here in the Humalau City gym, and get our 8th and final gym challenge underway. While that may be funny and I may be laughing, I am utterly terrified. I'm scared that who I've considered our team leaders in Marcus and Catherine may fall here. This may be their final stand. Marlon's not a pushover, even though he's got one of the most common typings in the game, being water. Water is only weak to grass and electric, and it's not as frail as flying was. So while Catherine was able to sweep Skyla, That will not be the case for this fight. And what worries me even more is even after we beat Marlon, there's still so much that lies ahead of us here. This is like, yeah, the 8th gym. Oh, the game's almost done, right? Not really. We've got an immense amount that lies ahead, and I really want to be able to do it with the 6 Pokemon on my team. Barring Nadia, they've been with us for a long time. And I'd love to see them at least finish the gym challenge out with us. Because while disaster is definitely imminent, I would like Marlon to be just a nice day at the beach here in Humalau. So, with that being said, my team is at the level limit. I have prepared the strategy that I have thought up and very carefully thought about. I don't look trainers up. I'm not allowed to use healing items in battle. We go in here 2 levels lower than his ace and hope that my memories of Marlon can carry us on a wave to victory. So, without further ado, let's face Marlon, talk to him, and get this 8th and final gym challenge of our adventure underway. I believe I know what 4 Pokemon he has. I believe it's Wailord as a lead, with Caracosta, Jellicent, and Mantine. And if I'm wrong, my strategy for him could go under. But I'm gonna do my best to keep my head above the water. Let's start this fight. And hopefully we walk out of this gym with both a Jolteon and a Medicham as healthy as can be. There's no surprise in who I'm using, obviously. There really is no other correct option here today. Let's talk to Marlon and get this fight underway. What's up? You here already, huh? You look strong. Well, shoot, let's start! Time for the 8th and final gym challenge of this Black 2 No Healing in Battle Rainbow Revenge Wedlocke versus Marlon, the Water-type gym leader of Humalau City in the Unova region. And first up is Wailord. It's level 53 and a Water-type. And I need your help, Catherine! Catherine and Marcus, you both have led this team, even though you aren't the first to join us. You guys have been the strongest pair without a doubt and led our team to victory more times than I can count. You are undoubtedly bosses, and no matter what happens here today, I'm glad that I got to spend time with you two. But I hope that time doesn't run out now. Wailord's a water type, level 53, and it has immense bulk. There is no chance I one-shot this thing with Discharge, barring a critical hit. So Catherine's gonna take some damage here, and because of that, I prepared her with the move Rest. She's not gonna be needed to be used much in this fight, but I will be able to get some recovery with her immense speed stat, since nothing will outspeed her unless we're in the rain. And I don't think he sets up the rain, but if they do, I have Thunder to take advantage of it. And yes, Thunder would guarantee a one-shot against this Wailord, but I am not willing to risk that 30% miss because it could know Water Spout. And if it does use Water Spout and I miss with Thunder, it'll kill Catherine in a single shot. Discharge is my best bet to weaken Water Spout, and if it doesn't use it and it does go for Scald, like his main attack is, that's the TM you get, I have a way to recover the burn with Rest, of course. And if it does go for Water Spout, it'll deal minimal damage. This is my best play. Catherine, hit this Wailord with a Discharge! I hope it'll be enough to just one-shot it because all the health we can get will definitely help us out in this fight. We did one-shot! And it wasn't a crit! Nice work, Catherine! I didn't expect that whatsoever. And I really want to see Caracosta next. It's Mantine already! That frightens me greatly. I thought that would be his final Pokemon. But I was wrong. I believe Mantine is his ace, and this really throws a wrench in my plans here. The reason for that is I wanted to fight the Mantine with Marcus. I know Marcus is weak to flying, but as you can see, I taught him the move Protect. I believe Mantine may only be able to use the move Bounce against me as a flying type attack. And if that's the case, Protect can shut Bounce down. Now, I will be able to one-shot this Mantine with a Thunder Punch without a doubt. But if Mantine outspeeds me, and Marcus does have a minus speed nature, so it's really cutting it close. It could hit me with an Air Slash, potentially, and that could kill Marcus in a single shot with a critical hit. I don't know what I want to do here, because I still want Catherine for the Jellicent. I think I'm going to change my strategy on the spot here. And since Catherine's at full HP, I'm going to stay in command. This frightens me greatly because Mantine's level 55, I believe. No, it's not his ace. Is Jellicent his ace? That's scary. That's a really scary thought, actually. Mantine's level 53 and a water flying type. And this was the final Pokemon I fought against him back in the White 2 Wedlocke that we're getting revenge on. I fought him with my Magnezone, Penelope, and her partner Earl the Starmie, and we came within seconds of losing our Starmie Earl because this Mantine has Confuse Ray, I believe. It confused Earl, and if he wasn't able to hit through and strike with Thunder like he did, both Earl and Penelope may have died in that fight. I don't remember the details, but because of that, he's no pushover. I had a Magnezone. But luckily for us, Catherine's faster than Magnezone and will definitely outspeed this Mantine. But I don't think Discharge will be enough to knock it out. But I stayed in. There's nothing to do here other than Discharge, Catherine. I hope it doesn't use Confuse Ray. That would be really bad. It didn't live. We took it out. We took it out. Catherine, wow. I didn't expect this to go that well. Okay, Catherine's going to hit level 54 in the process. We're allowed to pass the level limit once the fight has begun, of course. And only 2 Pokemon remain. And next up is the biggest threat on his team, and that's going to be Caracosta, which I'm going to stay in for. And I know that seems ridiculous, but Caracosta is a water rock type level 53. And I have a very strong suspicion that it's going to have a ground type attack. But that suspicion has definitely faded away since he didn't directly go to Caracosta and instead went for Mantine of all things. But I can't sweep his team. This Caracosta 100% has the ability Sturdy, meaning if I go for Discharge and it goes for a strong physical attack, it could end Catherine's life right here. And that is exactly why I kept Volt Switch, because we'll outspeed, break the Sturdy, and Marcus can come in and take the hit. Alright, Catherine, Volt Switch! Hit this Caracosta as hard as you can and get back! All I want to see is it not going to 1 HP, which it did. Which is bad for a couple of reasons. What is that? A Citrus Berry? Okay, that was bad because he's going to heal Caracosta, which would put it back into Sturdy. But I think Marcus will be able to outspeed, take priority, and finish that off for us. Alright, come on out, Marcus! This is a tag team fight. This is not all on Catherine like it was in Skyla's gym. And I thought you'd go for Rock Slide, which is going to be not very effective on Marcus, dealing very minimal damage. Yes, I'm into this, Marlon! Don't you know who I am? And we're gonna get to hit it with a Drain Punch, healing back the damage that we were dealt, a little bit anyways, and getting rid of Caracosta. And we didn't quite fully heal, but that remains only 1 Pokemon left, and that's his ace. It's Jellicent. That's a water ghost type, and Marcus is in no shape for Jellicent. He's weak to it. This is all on Catherine now. Get back, Marcus. Let's go for it, Catherine. All right. Jellicent is his ace, which I did not know. It's a water ghost type, and it has the ability Cursed Body. It's level 55. I'm pretty certain it has Cursed Body. I remember it disabling a move of mine, but I don't know who or what. But hopefully it doesn't matter, because as well as I planned out all of my strategies, I didn't expect to one-shot either Wailord or the Jellicent, and I figured I'd take a couple hits along the way, giving me rest to heal up, Volt Switch for the Caracosta play, and like I said, Marcus has Protect just in case Mantine had Bounce. But my over-preparation did not end up mattering, because I think this fight is as good as done. Catherine, Discharge! Is it enough to one-shot a bulky Jellicent? It isn't, and I didn't think it would be. And if we got Cursed Bodied there with a Citrus Berry, that'd be bad. Shadow Ball. All right, this could one-shot me if it gets a crit, but that would be absurdly unfortunate. And it didn't, and it wouldn't be able to. I can't Volt Switch out to Marcus now. Special defense is dropped. There's nothing I can do now other than discharge. If it lives because of the citrus berry and ends up getting another Shadow Ball off, Catherine's life will end here. But I can't use items in battle. Rest would be really, really risky because, yeah, it just would do over half next with Shadow Ball. My best play right now is to hit it with a discharge and pray that it'll be enough to get us our 8th and final badge without any losses. Let's do it, Catherine! Discharge! Please be enough! It is. And that's it for Marlon! Catherine and Marcus are just too strong for his bulky water types. That's it for Marlon. I didn't expect it to go that perfectly. I did not expect a one-shot Wailord. I did not expect him to go out in a Mantine, and I sure the heck didn't expect Discharge to one-shot Mantine. I guess all of the Pokemon that we have fought along this adventure, all the training I have done legitimately, and all the training I have done not on Audino, gave Catherine the special attack stat she needed to clean up this team. Nice work, girl. Wow. Yeah, the game is most certainly easier when you don't exclusively Audino train. Wow. That's it for Marlon. You don't just look so strong. Strong for real. Yeah, I was swept away. Oh yeah, yo. I was so surprised that I forgot. I gotta give this to you. And we get the Wave Badge from Marlon. That is all 8 badges of the Unova region. And there is still a lot more to come. Whew. And along with the Wave Badge, Pokemon traded will always obey us, which is great because we've got some of those, but not that it ever would have been an issue. The main prize is the TM for Scald, which is an incredibly good attack, as you all know, and a lot of my Pokemon can get it. Scald sometimes burns, which is ridiculous, and that halves the Pokemon's attack. It's too good. Let's watch Marlon swim off into the ocean, and let's reward my team that has conquered all the gyms of Unova with Scald. It shoots boiling hot water at the target and may leave them with a burn 80 power. It's weaker than Surf, but it can burn. It's really useful, and Gushers having Blizzard isn't going to be too much of a use right now. I want to keep Rest, the Lumberry, and I feel like Scald is just a really good backup move in case we run into a lot of different physical attackers. And the other Pokemon that can learn it is Brooklyn. Brooklyn could make pretty good use of Scald, actually. With Intimidate, we can cripple all physical attackers. I'm going to get rid of Protect. I know that's risky, but I feel like having Scald as coverage will be really useful coming up. There's some really dangerous areas, of course. And I also took off November's Rocky helmet, which I want to give back. I gave her a Lumberry just in case things got a little dicey. But I do believe that's really all I changed. So, unfortunately, I did adjust a lot of movesets on Catherine and Marcus. You know, I'm going to have to reteach Signal Beam if I want it. I don't know if I will. That's a lot of shards. Thunder, I'm going to get rid of. Volt Switch is good to keep. I might keep Rest. Doubtful, because she's not very, physically defensive. I only thought Rest would be good because most of those Pokemon are special attackers, which she could take fairly okay. Marcus, I'll probably reteach High Jump Kick. I'll do all of this before the next episode, of course. And Marcus had a Lumberry, just in case of a burn or Confuse Ray was my strategy there. But we'll definitely give him back the Wide Lens. Nobody needs that better than he does, because we're going to have High Jump Kick, of course. And Nadia had a Citrus Berry. Nobody else really prepared. It would have been fine, I do believe. Nadia was my last resort, for Seed Bomb. But I feel pretty good. I'm glad that we managed to do it without any issues. A lot of things could have gone wrong in that fight, but I really am a strong believer that if we've only done Audino training the whole game, I bet she wouldn't have been able to one-shot anything that she did. Without a doubt. Because think about it. We wouldn't have very much special attack EVs. I bet she has some pretty good special attack EVs. Obviously, I've not I haven't EV trained like specific stats. It's just a nice spread. I fight all kinds of wild Pokemon. So everybody's got a really balanced spread, which is really useful in a challenge like this. Because if you only have HP, you get a false sense of security. Because like a Wailord, for example, they don't have much defense, but a ton of HP. So you deal massive amounts of damage. And you just expect to take hits better than you actually do in that sense. Let's go ahead and check out Catherine's special attack. She also has a plus special attack nature, by the way. 151 mild. But, yeah, 143. Somebody could probably calculate how much EVs she has roughly, being level 54, so I could probably do that on Showdown. I do it right now, but I don't want to waste anybody's time. But yeah, I feel really good. The level limit is now bumped up to level 65 for the Elite Four, so there is no more level constraints. I'm not going to train to level 62, though, and just sweep through everything. I'm not going to do that, but I may train to 60 for Getsus. I don't remember what his levels are. I don't remember what anything is, but Getsus is still a while off. We still have the giant chasm surrounding areas, the seaside cave, Team Plasma. There is a lot to do, and there's some really scary Pokemon, too. The main fear is the Roggenrola guy. There's a guy with an Excadrill and an Arcanine. We got Terrakion to fight. There's a lot coming up. I don't know who I even fight Terrakion with. Gushers again, but like, yeah, Gushers probably be alright. That's tough, but yeah, we got a lot coming up, and I really hope you guys have been enjoying the series. And if you enjoyed this episode in particular, do not forget to crush that like button. It helps out a tremendous deal. And if you're new to the channel and haven't done so already, and you like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified of all future uploads for this series and the channel as a whole. And until next time, when we probably go north towards the giant chasm, I will see you all then. Thank you so much for watching.